Hey Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. And this time I have Clone Commander Fox Phase 2 from the Clone Wars. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. I never saw this guy in stores at all. He was definitely someone that I missed and doubt I'll ever see in stores again. So thank you once again, Corey, for hooking me up with this figure. Fox is my favorite clone. The Fox Phase 1 is one of my favorite figures of all time. And this one does not look like it disappoints. So typical Darth Maul packaging, released last year in 2012, actually. So he's been out for a long time. Took me a while to finally get him. There's a quick bio, if you'd like to read. Some product shots. Of course, some of the other figures in the wave. Looking good. So let's go ahead and take them out. So here we have Commander Fox Phase 2 out of his packaging, and for the most part, I do like this figure. I mean, being that he is my favorite clone, I was really excited to get a look at him in his Phase 2, and we got to see that, of course, in Season 5, and we got a figure. So, but for the most part, I like the overall design, but I'm much more of a fan of Phase 1. So let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories first to get those out of the way. We get this huge missile launcher that we've seen before, and of course if you press the button you get some spring-loaded action. Ooh, that flew. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it has a good sculpt and just big, but there it is. And you get 2 blaster pistols, so which of course we've seen before many a times, so you get 2 of those. And those fit right in his holster. There we go. So let's take a good look at his facial sculpt. Now, most of you have probably seen a ton of reviews on Commander Fox, and one of the biggest gripes with this figure is the fact that it's not screen accurate. The biggest thing being that this part right here above the mouth, I guess, or below the mouth, this part right here is actually supposed to be white, and on the packaging itself it's white. And I've seen a lot of people, of course, paint this to make it more screen accurate. I'm bad with paint. I don't have a straight hand. I would just probably make a huge mess out of it. So I'm not going to dare paint that. But it does look good when people do paint it white, though. But for the most part, I mean, it's fine. You know, we've got some clean paint apps here with the white, and not too bad there. Some bleeding of the red, but for the most part, they did a pretty good job. The gray looks good, the black looks good, and then there's the white stripe on the top. So, looks bad. Looks good for the most part. The white there on the chest looks pretty good. I really like the red used. It's a nice, really dark crimson red. I really like the red. Then you get some paint apps here, which they didn't have to do, but they did. And the peg hole that we've seen on other Phase 2 clones. Of course, there is no backpack or jetpack or anything like that you can get it with. One of my favorite parts of the figure is, of course, the Coruscant Guard emblem. Right here on the shoulder pad. That looks great. Let's get a closer look at that. A little focus, there you go. So that looks really good. And so yeah, I think they did a really good job with the paint apps there. You can see some more white. Some stripes here, and they're on the arm guard there. So yeah, it looks good. Get a soft plastic type camo. He's got his white belt with the red canister here at the, or whatever it is. I always forget what this thing is. Someone will let me know, but there's some red trimming on the camo, so that looks pretty good. Got the red on the legs, you got the white boots, and then some red, almost like a maroon color. It's a little bit off on the bottom, on the soles of the feet. So, yeah. Holster. So, overall, I think he looks pretty good. He's just, appearance-wise, he definitely looks good. Now, of course, one of the biggest gripes with Commander Fox was the articulation, which, you know, wasn't the best, as seen in Captain Rex Phase 2 and Commander Wolf, but we can't complain too much now that we have the Saga and Mission series figures. you only have 5 points, but you know, we got your ball jointed head, got your ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, and no wrists at all, which, whatever. And then you have swivel at the waist, swivel at the hips, and that's it. So there's no knee and there's no ankle. And I think ankle, I can go without ankle. Knees would have been nice, and wrists, I guess. But for the most part, it's okay. You know, it is what it is. It's I have them for display purposes, and you can't get some posability out of them. And of course, this helmet is non-removable, which I'm fine with, because sometimes the removable helmets can really throw off the proportions of either the helmet itself or the head. So, either way, great figure. Really, really like him. I think he's fantastic. Highly recommend getting him. You know, if you were lucky to find him in stores for retail, awesome. If not, you're going to be looking at probably over $20 online for him. So, once again, thank you to Corey for hooking it up. And yeah, that's it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Subscribe, rate, comment, like, and favorite, whatnot. And until next time, may the force be with you.